Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. And we are on a destination for Saki. Not the drink, the individual person Saki. Which, strange enough, we're looking at the person who would be associated with the drink, probably. I figure so. I don't know exactly. I don't know anything about normal beer and alcohol, let alone alcohol like Saki. So I don't know if it's like, I know wine and beer are different, so I don't know how. This is a strange way to begin this episode, isn't it? Let's just drop that and just move on and answer Yuka here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with yes. I am mad. You harmed my dignity. I wound up falling back into the pool, and I made a splash and a kaboom, and everybody looked at me, and they laughed, and I felt humiliated. I felt humiliated as a person, as an individual, and as a man. A little. Let's see. For now, I'll forgive you if you treat me to a drink. Wow, I didn't think she'd be that accepting. I think she's going to treat herself to a drink, so she's just using you as an excuse. Makoto, don't get a big head here. If that's the case, maybe I should have asked for something a bit more extravagant. Such as... should I ask? Beer! What? Did she don't want it? I'm not even gonna... Anything's fine, but can you get me something carbonated if possible? Yuka walks towards the stand. Okay, I think it's... That's right, right now she has a glass of dry beer on her lips, drinking down the pure white foam from the top of the glass. Even after telling me that I was nuts for drinking beer during the day, you damn hypocrite. Call her that. And she asked me for agreement. I grip a glass cup in my right hand filled with flat soda. To make matters worse, my soda is so flat that it's more like water. No matter how I think of it, this is not a situation where I can empathize with it. I feel like that would be a part where you could put the joke up. How flat is it? So flat you could put a president's face on it. It's so flat, it's just like that joke I just said. Sometimes you have to take a bullet to maybe tell a funny joke, I don't know. Yeah, we get it. Don't ask for something you don't want. I wonder if, with Yuka being so easy to get into her path, I wonder if that was choosing that makes it tough to get her to get any other ending. Let's dodge the question. Oh yeah, well this is obvious. I was trying to think of I don't remember very many options to get towards Saki's ending, but they're there. So yeah, go to Kurumi and Saki. I run over to Kurumi and Saki, who are walking together and happily chatting. That's nice. people were always happy to hear when you're completely happy, you know. They might have just got a $1,000 bill. They could be having car trouble. Someone could have died, and they're always happy to hear when you're so happy. Well, they really should be, but that ain't the way the brain works. Naturally, since I came in the middle of the conversation, I have no clue what Kurumi's talking about. I wouldn't normally butt into a conversation, or at least would be reluctant to, but I'd rather get everything else off my mind right now. So I tried bluntly asking Kurumi, happy about what? Just then, Saki answered.
せっかく姉妹水入らずの生活をしてたのに、私たちが押しかけてきちゃって迷惑じゃないかって、そう聞いたの。だから、くるみは全然嬉しいよって。
Okay. Wow, you're even good with that drunkard. I briefly glanced at Yuka, who's walking in front of us.
くるみ、なんか優香さんとは特に気が合うみたい。
Kurumi's just naturally drunk, I guess. Well, it certainly did look that way.
それにね、くるみは春休みが始まってからずっとこっちにいるから。
Kurumi does strangely get along with everyone. Wasn't there that part where where Yuka told that joke and Kurumi thought it was hilarious? And Haruka and Kurumi obviously get along. They have very similar empathetic abilities. Strange. I wonder if there's more to her than meets the eye. Maybe she's a transformer. Maybe she's gonna transform into a station wagon and drive off. Because if you're thinking any vehicle that has to do with Kurumi, it'd be a station wagon. What happens when somebody who don't know anything about cars just randomly blurts one out?
本当はね、昨日みんなが来る前までもう帰ろうかなーなんて思ってたの。
Where is home for Kurumi?
なんだ。だったら私に声かけてくれればよかったのに。
Have they told? I feel bad if they've told. I know they said the guys in Italy that they're working for. I thought they still lived on the island there somewhere. Or maybe she's just saying she wants to leave the store and go home every day that she's there. I don't know. I see now that she mentions that Saki came here because of her February exam break.
って言っても、昨日会ったばっかりなんだからしょうがないんだけどね。
Saki smiles. Nevertheless, being here since February is a long time. I was thinking that myself. This is April's second that it's supposed to be. Just what was Saki doing for 2 months all alone? Continue to think on the matter absentmindedly. Finally, we arrive at the shopping district. Our destination is just past the fishing market. Dead ahead of us, there Izumi-san gathers. Yeah. Ooh, the bad feeling. Okay, and here's another way to get towards Saki's path, I'm guessing. To dive in. I'll dive into the ocean to save them. I focus on the raging sea.
まさか誠。
Yuka is taken aback when she realizes what I'm about to do.
やめよ誠。そんなことしたら誠まで溺れちゃうかもしれないでしょ。
And what the hell should we do? Are you saying we should just stay here and watch?
でも。どうして？
Confused by arguments, Haruka asks
どうし
this.
て？どうして誠はそんなに必死なの？
Saki and Izumi-san might die.
だからって誠まで危険を冒すことないでしょ。
But we need to save them, you understand, right?
わからない。
Even if it might be useless, I feel the want to save them. That's just empathy.
思いやり？
Haruka lowers her head, pondering on this. how she really doesn't understand. Very strange thing, this version of Haruka, seeing the other form. We saw her final form last time. I'm about to dive into the ocean, but then someone grabs my arm. It's Kurumi.
信じてあげて。お姉ちゃんもきっとお姉ちゃん大丈夫だから。
Kurumi's eyes are brimming with tears. Kurumi, her suffering is far greater than mine right now. Izumi-san is her blood-related sister. Nevertheless, no. For this reason, Kurumi believes in Izumi-san. I understand. I trust Izumi-san as well. Once again, I look out at the raging sea. That's why I have to return safely, Izumi-san. Saki. The wave coils into a whirlpool. We're all silent, unmoving. It feels like if we even spoke or moved a little, everything would end. It's as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps something like that. The wave begins to quietly pull back. Just then, Izumi-san and Saki's faces emerge. Suddenly, time seems to move again as everyone's anxiety is lifted. Yeah, this is all familiar. Now, what are they talking about again? About humans not being able to... Yeah, just about the fragileness of humans and non-fragileness. I don't know what to choose here. I think I'll be silent. So Kurumi was still wind up staying with her. So I guess we need to go with Okuhiko here. Sure, why not? And it stopped after I made the decision. Guess I'll go with him to the clinic. Besides, I'm a little curious about what happened between her and Haruka. As we begin walking away, Kurumi follows us.
Okun, いいこと教えてあげる。
ん？なんだい、くるみちゃん。
サキさんね、海から助けてくれたの、オックンだと思ってるみたい。
え？
Hey, but it was Izumi-san who.
いいのよ、お姉ちゃんなんか。
Okay. Actually, I wish I hadn't skipped that part. I think Uncle Hiko was wanting to find out what was going on between the two of them. Perhaps pressing her would be the proper thing to do here. I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Press her. It sure didn't look like it was nothing. After all, you practically pushed Haruka off of you.
そんなことしてない。
She did.
してない。私そんなことしてない。
What are you talking about then?
何も？そんな何も話してなんかないわよ。
You're lying.
なんなの？ どうしてそんな言い方するの？何か私に恨みでもあるわけ？
It's nothing like that at all.
だったら何なのよ。
I want to know the truth.
石原、よせよ。サキちゃんが嫌がってるじゃないか。
Damn you.
出て行きたまえ。傷ついた女性を責めるなんて最低だな。
A wounded woman, but Saki's injuries aren't even all that serious, are
あ
they?
んなことがあった後なんだぞ。心に傷を受けている。そのくらいのことがわからないのか。
I defensively raised my voice. At that time, I look at Saki. She's clinging to Okahiko's arm, leaning on him, trembling as if she's relying on him. I must sound ridiculous right now. There's no way I can do something like have a direct conversation with her like
帰っ
this.
て。
Hmm. I almost feel like I've already derailed off of Saki's path. Now this makes me feel like a jerk. It kind of does. I can't do the big declaration this time. I remain silent. Haruka is looking at me. I avert my eyes. With me, even though those words should easily come out of my mouth, they don't. My own words, and you trust me too, are piercing my heart.
まさかお兄ちゃんなの？
Kurumi realizes that Haruka is looking at me. I resolve myself. Yeah, it's with me. Haruka and I are going fishing today. We're not going to play tennis.
どうして石原が？本当なの、はるかちゃん。
So we'll be going now. Sorry, Yuka, but we're going to have to ignore your orders.
まあいいけど、班長だって別に権力者じゃないんだし。
ちょっと待って、ゆうかちゃん。そんな簡単に許しちゃダメだよ。石原、君はまだ分かってないのか。ゼミってのは集団行動が基本じゃないか。
Yeah, be quiet. You have no right to say that.
なんだって？
I leave the living room. Okay, now all that's the same. Man, it seems like it's kind of hard to avoid Haruka too. Yeah, it really does seem that way. Well, yeah.
おかしい？何？
Oh, dang it. That's not it, but
何？
nothing. Anyway, yeah, you kept your promise. I give her a smile and the tension in her body lowers. Just taking it back as she notices she's holding my arm, so she lets go, hanging her head downwards. I see. Haruka's like a child. We're doing all the wrong things now with her. Oh, this feels so mean. I had no responses because I thought she was right on mark. Haruka places the fishing rod down and gazes far off into the distance. She's starting to return to her cold, expressionless state. I've got to do something. I've got to say something, but these thoughts rush through my head. But then they will come out of my mouth. Trying to pass my silence off as boredom, I pick up Haruka's fishing rod. I place the bait on the end and cast the line out to sea. And I pass it to Haruka, who firmly stares at me. But from the start, people don't think about trying to kill each other. Rather try to love and... Well, my gosh, I can't read. What the hell am I saying? I'm sure that in the olden days, people thought about loving each other and living in peace. Can't really... For some reason I'm not talking good right now. Probably it's too early in the morning. Oh, wait, this is the, yeah, that's what I thought. No answer. You see, I'm a guy, so... Since I'm with Haruka, I try to be blunt.
したことある?
You shouldn't ask something like that.
そうなの?
Okay, then it's mostly the same. Okay, this is definitely the right choice to make now. Crap. I have a feeling I'm going to be going back through this. I feel like I've already lost Saki's path. Let's try holding her down. I restrained Saki's body with a full Nelson. Despite this, she still tries to crush each of the tableware one by one. Saki, damn it, calm down.
私に触らないで.
Saki sends me flying with tremendous strength. In a daze, I shrink back to the front door. Saki glares at all of us. Alarmed, Yuka and Kurumi cling to each other. This is just like in one of them crazy World's Wildest videos where this one person's just destroying their stuff and everybody else is, you know, standing around like. I remember I saw that. My mom watches it a lot, so I don't watch them, but they are amusing to see in passing. There's this one guy who was huge, and he these cops were trying to restrain him, and he just was not having any of it. I think they're like macing him, and he took like, you know, one of the sticks right to the gut, and he just like, and he grabbed it and threw it. This is what I'm thinking of here. Okeko is trembling pathetically as soon as I open my mouth. Saki explodes. Well, if she literally exploded, then I think that we're off our path.
私がいいって言うまで離さないで. 何言ってるの、サキ. うるさいわね、ユウカ. あなたは黙って絵描いてなさいよ. サキ.
Saki glares at Okeko, whose shoulders shoot up with a star. Kurumi runs over to Saki and clings to her.
サキさんやめて。やだよ。こんなの見たくないよ。私に触らないで。
In the next instant, Saki violently thrusts Kurumi away. She throws Kurumi right onto the stairs. Kurumi gasps loudly and stares dumbfoundedly at Saki. I'm thinking that one's the right option. I think. Saki, how could you? Saki's expression warps into shock. I think she probably realizes what she had just done. Just then, Haruka comes rushing down the terrace and quickly helps Kurumi up. The slender Haruka takes her hands and gently strokes Kurumi's back. That's an interesting detail.
大丈夫?
Kurumi begins to sob heavily. Haruka glares sharply at Saki. Haruka's actually saying this. She's a bit protective of Kurumi. That's a very interesting dynamic there. She stands up, she starts to get closer and closer to Saki. Automatically hold my breath.
私に近寄らないで。
Honestly, I was a bit surprised. Though my own words surprised me, I feel that I should be completely honest. Haruka is waiting for me to continue. I don't know much about clones, I admit. Since this is new to me, of course I'm surprised. But you know, I'm trying to carefully choose my next words. Even if you're a clone, Haruka is Haruka. Nothing has changed between us. Nothing will change. Haruka becomes surprised and takes in a sharp breath.
嬉しい。
Huh?
誠にそう言ってもらえて。
She closes the door, footsteps fading. Okay, this is still a new scene. I stand frozen in place. I'm worried about Haruka's expression just now. She didn't look very happy. I go to Saki's summer house. The chilly late afternoon air pierces my body. Did they do this last time? Because we're having cream stew today, right? I'll blurt the words out in my head out without thinking. I have no idea why I just said that. It felt like I was being manipulated by some unknown force.
ええ、確かに今日はシチューだけど。誠？お兄ちゃんどうしてシチューだってこと分かったの？
石原、まさかまたお前こんな時に何の冗談だ。
So can you not change this part? Okako narrows his eyes and glares at me. This is bad. This keeps up the tension in this place is only going to become worse. I've got to trick them somehow. They see I saw them earlier. I saw the ingredients that the Dreamcast involved.
材料？
Potatoes, carrots, onions, beef, and then milk, as well as cream stew mix. Oh my gosh. Crew stew roll.
はあ、それなら誰でもシチューだってわかるよね。
ふーん。
Sheesh, for now it seems everyone believes me. I wiped a cold sweat off my forehead just then.
夕飯はシチュー。
Haruka suddenly mutters this.
そう、夕飯はシチューだったのよ。最初はカレーにしようかと思ってたんだけど、それじゃあちょっとありきたりかなと思ったから。シチューか。
シチュー。
Oh yeah, that's right. Huh. So let's skip it. Everyone unanimously mutters the word stew. Snew. Judging by their unenthusiasm, it seems that none of them like stew very much. Well, Yuka could cook, so you better shut your mouth. Or you'd be shutting them during dinner.
あ、そういえば僕やらなきゃいけないことがあったんだ。いや、別に大したことというわけだから、ちょっと失礼するよ。
But that, okay, so leaves the lodge. Sorry guys. Well, I don't really care. I don't need to know where he's going or what he's doing. I actually think I'm going to call it here. I feel like I might be off the path, off of Saki's path. So I'll be starting over again. I don't know, but I mean, I'm gonna keep rolling with it, of course, until we know for sure. So I do hope you folks enjoyed. I shall see you in the next one. Farewell there, folks.